Today, Porsches include a pair of 944s, 3 Boxsters, and 10 911s, while Ferraris include a 360 Modena and a Testarossa. Hi there. Porsche Sold on Bring a Trailer include an Arena Red over Gray 12,000 mile 2000 Boxster that sold for $18,500. Boxsters wear Arena Red very well, and this one is exceptionally clean, and the interior is an especially foamy, angry sea of gray. This was very well purchased. A Guards Red 1985 944 with 59,000 miles sold for $21,000. A decent car, this was a fair sale price. An Arctic Silver 2000 911 Coupe with 62,000 miles sold for $29,000. Fitted with an aftermarket aero kit, this was a fair sale. Another Arctic Silver car, this a 17,000 mile 2000 911 Cabriolet sold for $33,000. A very clean 996, this was well purchased. Guess what? An Arctic Silver, one owner, 2009 Cayman S with 116,000 miles sold for $34,500. Overall, a nice car, this pushed past the fair sale price into well sold. A black 1980 911 SC with 200,000 miles sold for $45,000. Lots of miles, but a car that looks better than most with this mileage. This was a fair sale. A Silver Rose 1988 944 Turbo S with 96,000 miles presented by a great seller sold for $48,500. Only 500 of these were produced, and they're cool cars. This was well sold. A black over dark gray 2008 911 Turbo Cab with 55,000 miles sold for $63,000. Not a bargain price, but still within the range of fair, this is a very clean 997. A black 1988 911 Coupe with 134,000 miles sold for $72,500. A 911 in very clean condition, this was a little beyond fair for these miles. This was well sold. A Guards Red Rest of World 1985 911 Targa with 81,000 miles sold for $90,000. A very appealing Targa, this was a fair sale. A Polar Silver 1996 911 Coupe with 74,000 miles presented by a great seller sold for $92,993. A 993 with a great stance and look. This is a bit of an anomaly. A car from this seller that goes for a reasonable price. This was a fair sale. For Ferrari, a beautiful blue Pozzi 19,000 mile 1999 360 Modena 6-speed conversion sold for $95,000. To me, this is a steal. Well purchased. A Rosso Corsa Euro 1985 Testarossa with 40,000 kilometers sold for $150,000. Another very well purchased car, this redhead was also current on maintenance with a recent belt service and valve adjustment. On Cars and Bids, an Arctic Silver over Blue 2000 Porsche 911 Cabriolet with 130,000 miles sold for $19,250. This 996 is a terrific car that sold at a terrific bargain price. On PCarMarket, an Ocean Blue over Gray 1998 Boxster with 112,000 miles sold for $7,500. Another 986 bargain, very well purchased. A silver 1976 911 S Targa 3.2 liter with 104,000 miles sold for $44,250. A pretty nice car, this was a fair sale price. A GT Silver 3,000 mile 2021 Boxster sold for $56,250. Sticker price on this was likely $10,000 greater than this sale price. This was a fair sale. 5 cars were bid with their reserves not met today, July 7th. On Bring a Trailer, a black 9,000 mile 2008 911 Coupe presented by a great seller was bid to $58,000. A basalt black 2003 911 Turbo Coupe with 3,000 miles was bid to $71,000. A ruby red 1965 911 Coupe was bid to $128,000. An Arctic Silver 8,000-mile 2005 911 GT3 was bid to $136,000. On Cars and Bids, a Carrera White over Bordeaux Red 2022 Boxster 25 Years Edition with 500 miles was bid to $79,500. I know it's been a big show today, but I have two honorary cars that I just can't help but mention. On Bring a Trailer, there's a 1999 911 C4 Coupe with 96,000 miles that sold for $16,750. It's a Tiptronic. At this price, amazing. And as much as I thought that was a good price, we have another. On PCarMarket, we had a black 2006 911 Cabriolet that sold for $14,000. These are not perfect cars, but for the price, I'm telling you, they're giving them away. These are both great purchases. That's a wrap for today. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Be well.